What is up, YouTube? It is Dubs on the mic here, coming at you with a brand Andrew Luck gameplay. It's week 2 of the season against the Browns, and yeah. So in this commentary, I want to talk about should Peyton Manning play at the end of the season, and should the Colts re-sign him or continue his contract into next year and the years on after that. Since Andrew Luck is a Colt, that's what I want to talk about. And I do believe that Peyton Manning should play at the end of the year, just because I want him for my fantasy team, because if you really think about it, he's going to be throwing for a ridiculous amount of yards a game, because they're going to be down a lot of points fast, so they're going to be a come-from-behind team, and they're going to be throwing the ball a lot because they're going to be down, because their defense, frankly, sucks. And yeah, their defense is based around being up early, and really you can't have that type of defense if you're going to have a second and third string quarterback as your starter all season long, which is why they're 0 whatever they are, 0-12, 0-13, whatever they are. And that's why they're failing in my eyes, because their defense is based around rushing the passer, and it's really hard to rush the passer when the other team is up, because they're going to be doing a lot of different schemes. Because they are up, they don't need to really worry about like coming from behind to regain the lead or something like that. So the Indianapolis is usually based on blitzing, because Peyton Manning can usually get the team up 1 or 2 touchdowns relatively early in the second quarter, and then they could be leading, and then they can start blitzing and running those really odd pass rushing plays that the defense usually does when they have Peyton Manning. And I think that they should draft Andrew Luck, or they should trade the pick, because you can't skip Andrew Luck as first overall. Like, he deserves to be first overall. He's gonna be first overall. If they don't want him, trade the pick away for some defensive players, or if you need like whatever they're looking for, trade the pick away, or trade the pick away for a lower first round pick and another complimentary player that's good on, like a good defensive player, like, say, I don't know, like I don't want to say, like a Brian Arakpo or something, like, but I don't think that would ever happen, because Brian Arakpo is sort of becoming the face of the Redskins now that they don't have, like, Clinton Portis and Brian Campbell or whatever his first name is at quarterback, their old quarterback, before they had Rex Grossman and John Beck this year. But yeah, like someone like that, like a good linebacker, like a good cornerback that can, like, change the face of their defense and turn them in the right direction. And that's why I think they're losing, is because they can't have those early leads, and their defense can't be doing what they're designed to do. And so that's why they've been failing this year. And I think that Peyton Manning should come back this year again, because my fantasy team and I want to pick him up. But yeah, and I think he should come back next year, and they should re-sign him, because he's still going to have a good, probably 4 good seasons left underneath him, that he's going to be doing well and leading this team into the playoffs, because their division isn't really too crowded with talent. I mean, they got Jacksonville. Without David Garrard, their team has basically done nothing this year. And then they got the Houston Texans, who annually are like almost like a 9-7, 8-6 team, and or whatever. I don't know if I got that right, but I don't really care. I think, yeah, 9-7, 16. So yeah, 8-6. No, I mean 8-8, 16. So 9-7, 16. Yeah. So yeah, they're annually like they're gonna hit 10 wins pretty soon. But I think when Peyton Manning is quarterback, this team can do what they're designed to do and win games. And ultimately they'll be a successful team with Peyton Manning under center. But say they want to keep Andrew Luck and have Peyton Manning teach him and, like, develop him along the years, and say, like, they get huge leads, they can put Andrew Luck in the second half, and he can still get playing time, and he can do what he's gonna do, but he just is gonna be delayed a couple of seasons because of Peyton Manning. Or what they can do is ride out Peyton Manning's current contract, which I think has like a year or 2 left, and still draft Luck, and then switch to Luck in either the year after next or the year after that, unless Andrew Luck decides to be uh, really stupid in my opinion and stay back for another year at Stanford, which I think would be a really dumb move because if he gets injured or something like that, it can really hurt his draft stock and he could end up being like falling off and never being an NFL player, like never being an NFL starter because he has like a career-ending injury or something like that. But yeah. So if you haven't noticed, but I really shortened the videos down. I've been editing out all the non-scoring drives and all the like in between each like time your players on the field, stuff like that, and so it shortened the video down so it's less for me to talk over, which can make my videos more entertaining. Unless I have a big subject, I just won't edit edit that out. But for like weeks like this where I don't have a necessarily huge subject, I'm gonna do this because it'll keep it around 6-7 minutes, and that's pretty relatively easy to talk over. Even if you don't have a subject, you can start popping stuff into your mind and stuff like that. But that's why I'm doing that. And yeah, so I've really enjoyed this Andrew Luck character. I am gonna up the difficulty to all Madden because it's at like all pro or whatever is underneath Madden, and I seem to be doing really well because I think I threw for like a little over 350 last week and 400 in this game, and I've been throwing with this offense is sort of designed for that too. So I kind of see why I'm doing that. As I make a bad pass decision there, I'll almost get picked off. But yeah, so next videos you'll probably see me just flirt with 300. I don't think I'll go over 300, or maybe I'll go like for like 260 or something. I don't know. We'll see how much the difficulty affects me. But yeah, that wraps up the game, and I am out. Peace.